everyone, my name is Reina and I'm the head tutor at Perth IELTS and PTE Tutoring. And today I'm going to give you a quick tut on PTE Academic. I'm going to show you how a tutor like myself answers questions like read aloud, and I'm going to show you what happens when you drop certain words or when you only say one sentence, because I'm a strong believer in reading the full content. So today let's do a bit of PTE practice together, and I'm using ApeUni, which I normally use just for demonstration purposes. I don't use it for mock testing. I prefer using actual Pearson mock tests because they're the most accurate and the closest to the real thing. So let's go ahead and check out some read aloud examples. Here we go. Let's do impaired brain function over here. All right. So as usual, you have 40 seconds to read, and then after that, 40 seconds to read aloud. You will hear a beep, and there are tutors out there that might tell you to read one sentence or to drop the words that you can't read. I'm a strong believer in, if it's an English test, all you got to do is get better at English and you're going to be totally fine. And I'm going to show you how. So I haven't had a chance to read it because I've been gasbagging and talking to you, but I'm here to show you that you can do it. You can have a go and you can actually try hard to pronounce everything. I've got 10 seconds left. Let me quickly, there's a name there as well that might be complicated, but that's okay. Here we go. Scientists have achieved the restoration of impaired brain function in mice models of stroke by utilizing small molecules, which may hold promise as a potential therapy for stroke recovery in the future. Thaddeus Wheelock explains that the treatment has demonstrated the ability to partially restore communication between nerve cells in significant areas of the brain that are affected by stroke. So, as you can see, I fumbled. I said everything. I did fumble. I did actually repeat a word at least. So let's find out how we did. It was a 21-second recording and I read the full content. Let's find out how I went. Okay? So what do you reckon? 80, 70, 60, 10? I have no idea. All right, sorry, my internet's a bit slow. It's submitting. Come on, friends. Gosh, sorry. It is a bit slow. I might speed this up later for you guys, but I want you to see it in real time that, you know, I am likely to get pretty high scores for something like this because this is the way you're meant to read it. Obviously, the AI software recognizes my kind of voice and my accent. Look at that, friends. You heard me stumble. You heard me even repeat a word, but the AI didn't pick it up. Okay? So now for the next one, I'm going to drop words, okay? Because that's what I've heard people recommend. I don't believe in it.
Scientists have achieved the restoration of
I don't believe in it. I think you should have a go at reading everything. But for this example, the next example, I'm going to drop words. And for the third example, I'm just going to read half the content, as in half of it, or maybe just one sentence to see how we go, okay? So look over here. For content, 19 out of 90, pronunciation, 90 out of 90, and fluency, 89 out of 90. Okay, so let's go. Let's redo this, friends. Scientists have achieved of impaired brain function in mice models of stroke, small molecules, promise as potential therapy. Thaddeus explained that treatment has demonstrated ability to restore communication between nerve cells, significant areas of the brain. Right, so it was a 17-second long recording. I dropped a lot of words. Let's see how he went. What do you reckon? If I got 89 on the first attempt, what would I get on the second? And the reason I'm doing this is because I want you guys to know that in general, for any high stakes English test, whether it's IELTS, TOEFL, PTE Academic, the best way to get through it is to actually improve your English. You can't just constantly rely on tips, hacks, tricks. It doesn't work like that. Look at the score I got, my friends. 10 for content, 10 for pronunciation, and 10 for fluency. Okay, so clearly I didn't do well. And I've already proven to you in the first round that I got 89
Scientists
out of
have
90.
achieved
Now I'm going to read 1.5 sentences and see how we go with that. So I'm going to read the first full sentence, okay? That's it. Let's redo it and see how we go. Scientists have achieved the restoration of impaired brain function in mice models of stroke by utilizing small molecules, which may hold promise as a potential therapy for stroke recovery in the future. 10 seconds. Do you think that's going to do well? Absolutely not. The one sentence rule is not a good one. Please don't do this. All right? I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get more than 10. Okay? But we'll see how we go. We'll see what the AI says, okay? So as you can see, first one, 89. Second one, 10. Let's see how we go on the third one. Click to score. 10 seconds. That's ridiculous. You should speak for at least 20. I think 20 is the ideal. Again, my friends, 10. It noticed that I did not read the second sentence at all. Now, let's do it again, but this time, okay, so 4 times I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to show you again what happens when you read the full content and give it your best shot. Scientists have achieved the restoration of impaired brain function in mice models of stroke by utilizing small molecules, which may hold promise as a potential therapy for stroke recovery in the future. Thaddeus Wheelock explains that the treatment has demonstrated the ability to partially restore communication between nerve cells in significant areas of the brain that are affected by stroke. 21 seconds again, which is pretty consistent with our first attempt. That was also 21 seconds. Let's submit it, friends. Hopefully, I get another 89 out of 90 or 90 out of 90 to prove to you that there is consistency. Okay? And sorry about the background noise. There's obviously some construction going on outside. So some of you could turn around and say, well, Reina, hold on. You are a native English speaker. It's easy for you. It's not. It's not easy for anybody. Just randomly reading a sentence that you have no knowledge about is difficult. And I know that it was difficult. It is difficult for you. The main thing I want you to do is try your best. Stop looking for tips, tricks, and hacks. 89 again, my friends. So that shows that there is consistency, okay? If you like, I'm more than happy to prove it to you again with another random read aloud example. Okay, so 89 fourth attempt, 89 first attempt. The middle two attempts both got 10. One, I dropped words that I thought might be too difficult, which is what some tutors might be telling you to do. You don't like it, just drop it. No. Have a go. Try. You don't have to repeat it if you've made a mistake. You don't have to try and fix your language if you've made a mistake. But have a go. Okay? And the second one was the one sentence thing. That was ridiculous, and you know it. 10 seconds is just not enough for the AI to detect and gauge your actual language proficiency. All right, so let's do another. Let's do. So was that an easy one? Let's do one that wasn't easy. Black hole. Ooh, there's no easy mark here. Let's do that. Sorry about my internet. It's a little bit slow. I can't imagine what it'll be like when I have to upload this video. Okay. Still no. Right. So it's not too long. As usual, I've got 40 seconds to prep, but there's the word easy here as well. So, well, whatever. Let's have a go. According to a recent study, a star located near the supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way galaxy has been determined to have originated from outside the galaxy. This discovery marks the first instance of a star from another galaxy being identified in close proximity to a supermassive black hole. As you heard, I fumbled repeatedly, multiple fumbles. What do you think I'm going to get? How do you think I'm going to go? I read everything, but I did fumble. I repeated words. I tried to self correct. But the main thing is, I kept my pace and I tried. I had a go and I read everything right in front of me, okay? I would like you to start having a really big try. Don't drop the words. If you really have to drop words, just drop one or two. Stop dropping like half of it. Stop doing the one sentence things. You guys can do this. You can do it. Okay? Just practice. If you've got a pitch issue, that's a completely separate problem. But if you don't have any pitch issues, let's see how we went. Let's see, fingers crossed, because obviously this is a demonstration and I want to get the best possible marks. Oh, look at that, my friends. You heard me stumble. Now there's no mic attached to my mouth. You can actually hear me breathing as I'm reading, and I'm still consistently getting these marks. Okay, granted, ApeUni is not Pearson software, but in general, you know what's happening. So let me just stop sharing the screen and have a chat to you for real. Okay, friends. So now here I am with earphones and a microphone, which is aligned right to my mouth, right in the middle of my mouth. And we're going to use AlfaPTE because I'm going to show you reading the full content is better than not reading the full content. Let's have a practice go. This is my first time using AlfaPTE. I just signed up today. I've done one read aloud practice. It was the exponential growth. See, I've practiced it 6 times to get 6 times to make sure my microphone works. Let's do hemisphere. Okay, so as usual, you've got 35 seconds in this one instead of 40. I'm going to read it, and it says female IN. I'm actually female AU. All right. The brain is divided into 2 hemispheres, the left and right hemispheres. Each hemisphere provides a different set of functions, behaviors, and controls. The right hemisphere is often called the creative side of the brain, while the left hemisphere is the logical or analytic side of the brain. It was really short. It was just 15. Let's submit. Let's see how we go, and let's see what kind of score I'm going to get. Well, not great, but still pretty close. Okay? As you can see, pronunciation 5 out of 5. Fluency, yep, I didn't even prepare. I just started reading it. I'm using a headset. I'm consistently showing you that if you read the full content, if you work on your fluency, and you really work on your actual command of the English language, you're going to be fine. It doesn't matter which platform you use to practice. Okay, let's try another one, shall we? Or shall I do that again and drop words? Let's do that again. Let's restart it. 3, 2, 1. The brain is divided into 2, the left and right. Each provides a different set of functions, behaviors, and controls. The right is often called creative, while the left is logical or analytic. So how many seconds was that? Let's submit it. It looked like rubbish. I can't imagine how badly I did. Look at that, friends. Apparently I missed, out of 48 words, I missed 16. That is well under half, but still. Okay? I'm still not happy with this score. Now, out of the 2, now I'm going to read just one sentence. Okay? The brain is divided into 2 hemispheres, the left and right hemispheres. Each hemisphere provides a different set of functions, behaviors, and controls. Okay, so I just read one sentence. I'm submitting. Boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Do you see what I mean? Stop the one sentence thing. Okay, if you really have to drop words, I understand. But it's not okay to just read one sentence in Read Aloud. It is not okay. You have to try your best to cover as much content as you can. Righto. So now I'm going to do the whole thing all over. All right, friends, let's do one more, shall we? Food waste prediction. Ooh, prediction. I don't think you can actually predict, but that's okay. So 35 seconds. The topic is food waste. Let's see how we go, okay? So, one of the complex agricultural problems is the issue of food waste. Food waste refers to the discarding of edible food at various stages of the food supply chain, from production to consumption. This not only represents a significant loss of resources, but also has environmental implications, such as greenhouse gas emissions from decomposing food waste in landfills. That was pretty interesting, wasn't it? See how we went. 88 for speaking, 86 for reading. I'm actually pretty happy with that. It said I missed one word, which is the word only. I'm not actually sure how this AI works. Am I more comfortable with ApeUni? Definitely. I'm definitely more comfortable with ApeUni. So, all right, friends, that is the end. Let's take a look first. And overall, I just want you to know, try your best, cover as much content as you can, and really work on improving your reading speed and your speech consistency. Not your speech speed, your speech consistency. Read it like the voice, the beautiful voice that's in your head. And I know all of you have these really lovely voices that are reading in English to you in your heads. That's the voice we're going to go for, okay? You can do this. Don't do the one sentence thing. Don't drop so many words that you absolutely lose points. Try your best because read aloud is really important. All right, folks. Thank you so much for being here and to listening to me ramble on. Goodbye.